This is a pest control video. If you're not comfortable watching this content, please switch off now. You have been warned. I'm back out on a perm that I've only shot once this year, and that was back in March. But after checking the feed levels and the trail cam footage, it was time to give it another go. At this point, I couldn't quite see enough of the head to get a good shot, so I just had to wait a little while for it to move. That wasn't a bad start. 2 down in very quick succession within a minute. We'll see how the rest of the morning goes, but if that's anything to go by, I'm going to be well happy. Another 2 down, and it isn't 6:30 yet, so it's going okay. I went out and picked up after the third one, and it was only about 10 minutes later and number 4 arrived, and that one was clearly dispatched, although it was hiding behind some leaves on a branch, but I managed to get enough vision to get a shot away just in front of the leaves. As you can see here, 2 arrived at the same time, so I decided to take the one on the feeder first and hoping the second one doesn't run off. Luckily enough, as you're going to see now, it didn't. Unfortunately, just as I pulled the trigger, it moved and it hit it in the neck. But on going to pick them up, it was dead. That was a strange one. A squirrel appeared on the tree next to the feeder. Then all of a sudden there was an almighty clatter on the roof, and with the roof being just a tarp, I can see through it a little bit, and it's a bloody grey squirrel running about on the roof of the hide. Anyway, it runs down the outside of the hide and runs along in front of us towards the feeder, eventually getting to the tree. So now there's 2 grey squirrels on the tree, so I wait for one to settle and take that one out, but unfortunately the other one scatters, so I just pop out and pick up the 2 dead greys underneath. So I'm hoping it's going to continue at this rate. If you live in the County Durham area, please pop in to Wheatley Hill Pet and Corn and help support small local businesses. neither one of the feed is getting emptied as quick as it is. I've had number 7 there, which is 7 in just over an hour. Surely it can't keep going on at this pace, but you never know. We'll see what happens. If you want to check out the scopes I'm using, including the new 3 to 12, click on the link pinned at the top of the comments box. That's 9 down now. The last one ran from behind the hide and then along the ploughed ground in front of us, and then headed towards the feeder. It stayed at ground level for about a minute or so, out of sight in the ditch, before heading up to the feeder, and eventually sat down for a nice easy shot. It's just gone 7:30, and I've had 9 so far, so I'm really happy with this morning's events. Well, it's just before 9 o'clock and I've just shot number 11. So it's been a very productive morning this morning, which I'm really happy about. I'm going to give it about 9:30 and I'm going to pack it in. It's 2 weeks later and I'm back out on the same perm. I came down here the other day and checked the feeder, which was empty, so I filled that up and checked the footage on the trail cam, and it was shown between 1 and 5 greys either on the feeder or on the tree around the feeder. So I decided to come down this morning and see where else I could get. I'm going to keep an eye on the feeder and the trail cam footage, but I suspect I'm going to leave this one for about a month before I shoot it again. So I've been out again with the BRK Ghost and the Arken Zulus 5 to 20. So I ended up with 5 this morning. between 6 and 7:30, and from 7:30 up until 10 o'clock wasn't another thing seen. So I'll just have to be happy with the 5. If you enjoyed watching the video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. But in the meantime, here's a couple from the archive for you to watch.